in the world and UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
All the way in the back right here. I'll start with Islam Makhachev. Before we get into the actual fight, after your last fight against Dustin, you had a bit of a hand injury. So I guess, what's the update with that? You're fully clear to go back to training?
I fixed everything here. What's up, everyone? How are you guys? Thank you for all the support. Thank you. I fixed everything, all my problem with hands, and in the camp last 3 months, January 18, I will be ready 100%.
You've made it known you wanted, new opponents, but Arman, he's been on a tear in the lightweight division, and he earns the #1 contender. So I guess, what have you made of Arman's run since your first fight so many years ago?
No, of course, if you watch the rankings, Arman is the #1 contender, and all my life I told people I want to fight is the real contender who deserve high-level fighters. That's why he deserves, we will fight.
After your first fight, a lot of people thought eventually you would rematch, maybe for the title. So I guess, did you know at some point you would eventually have to fight Arman, even though you had beaten him once before?
Yeah, if you watch his skills, he has good skills, wrestling, and who have the wrestling skills, they control, they control lightweight many years ago, beginning from the Habib. Now it's myself, and Arman have good skills. That's why he's #1 right now, and he's a real contender who I want to fight.
Questions for Arman. Obviously, you made your debut against Islam, so I guess you've obviously been watching him since that fight. So what have you made as his title run, and what have you seen in his growth as a martial artist?
Hello, guys. For sure, he's the best fighter in our division, and he defended his title a couple of times. And I'm so excited for this fight, and can't wait to be a champion.
You did an interview for Arman. You did an interview, and you said you had a secret move and a technique that could give you the edge in this fight against Islam. So I guess, could you give us any insight on what you see that could reveal the secret technique that you have?
How can I tell you my secret technique? So it's gonna be a surprise in January 18th. I'm gonna get bonus. That's why I'm doing that secret technique.
Question from all in the back right here. That's right there. We saw a video of you and Umar got into it backstage and we were doing interviews. So I guess this is personal for you, knowing that he's only a few feet away, and after all the talks on Twitter and all the talks in press conferences, you finally do get to face off.
Because every time I met, I see, I give him my respect, I shake his hand, I even tell him I was going to fight him one day,
Hey, respect him.
And now he start to crash online, and the real men don't do this, So, okay, personal,
You did, after your announcement, you said, maybe you'll fight him in March. You said maybe you'll rematch Sean O'Malley. And now you're fighting Umar in January. So I guess, what was it about that January date so much sooner than you originally wanted to fight an opponent that you originally didn't want to fight right now?
Yes, so I was going to take my time. I was thinking to take 6 months period between my fights, and I was going to enjoy. But and when Peter had a great fight against Figueredo, I was so excited, especially he called me out. And since Umar wasn't able to fight in March, I said, okay, let's fight Peter in March in Vegas. O'Malley was coming back in April. I was thinking to fight O'Malley in April, and I was thinking to fight Umar in May. But now I'm gonna fight Umar. It's gonna be a tough fight. As a fighter, he's a good fighter, but he don't earn like everybody else. Like he don't go through. You have to fight best of the best. Like only he fought no wrestling Sanhagan. And yeah, he's a good fighter, but you have to fight everybody to prove. And but I give people what they want, and I give UFC what they want. And let's see. I like the challenges. And still, thank you guys. Thank you.
question for Umar. What do you make of Murad's, what he's saying? You didn't go through the gauntlet. You only got there before he's saying that because of your wrestling, you might not have earned the shot, just based on your last name.
Kaya Sakura fighting for the title. David fight. Who cares? Who cares who deserve, not deserve?
Be man first. You have to be man first. You are a good fighter. You're not a good man.
I'm the man.
You are piece of shit. You are piece of shit. You lost respect. You lost respect as a man for me, okay? Real men don't fucking trash online, okay?
Okay, tell everybody what I said about your personality. I just described your behavior. You try to avoid me. You even doesn't mention my name.
Who are you? Fucking who you call? You don't even know the you think I'm gonna go backwards and fight number 15?
I'm gonna show
I'm fighting
you.
for the belt.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
take
fucking
you belt and
champion.
you know it.
You fucking, how dare you, sneaky guy. After I beat Victor Young, I come number one contender. You call me out. I don't even see this video that time. And you come in the locker room and you shake my hand. Congratulations. And you want to fight me after you was number 14 and I was number 1? You want to fight me?
Tsarukyan 50-45.
Yes.
And who interested this revanche? Nobody don't care about this revanche. Only one person who can beat you.
Whoever is busy. You're not a busy.
You not person who choosing opponent for the title. You not. You fighter. UFC not owner your company.
You have to enjoy.
Shut up and fight.
They give you gift and be grateful.
Thank you, UFC, for
Be
the gift.
grateful. Be grateful.
I'm thankful.
Take it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Be
Thank
a
you.
real man.
Always.
Okay? You have to be man first.
And I will beat
You
you.
have to be man. Be humble.
Don't
Okay?
nervous. Don't nervous.
You don't know that we are first know that you can gift this one. You know.
Does anybody else have a question?
One for you, Dave.
Go ahead.
And one for you straight all the way in the back. A lot of fans are saying this is one of the best main co-mains in UFC history. So I guess what do you make of the four men up there? And as the fans are saying, just outside of the rivalry, the fights in general, this is just one of the best main co-mains we've seen.
This is for me, right? Yeah, okay. So, the night of this fight, I'm supposed to fly somewhere and go do something else that night. Fuck that shit. I'm canceling it and I'm going to LA to watch the fight. There's no way in hell. Yeah, that's what I think of this fight.
Hey, Umar, so he has really dominated all of his last opponents. He really put incredible pressure on them, even for complete fighters like Young. How are you going to deal with the pressure?
I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna see. I don't wanna talk a lot about fight, what's gonna happen in the cage. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna understand that man, why he avoided you.
And for Murad, what made you snap and so that you wanted to see Dana White in his office? And can you describe how the meeting went?
I heard UFC did come anyway, and UFC he told me if I was ready for January, I was gonna take my time. But so I step up and I give what UFC wants, and I give people what they want, and I take this challenge. So, and that's it.
And question?
So when they told me, so when they were talking about Umar, I said, Umar, like same thing, like I said here, Umar lost respect from me.
Except what everybody, I want to know, what for you disrespect? You the champion, everybody wants to fight with you. You target, you take belt. If you don't wanna, everybody wants you to fight, leave the belt. I don't care about you. Mira, listen to
Talking
me.
personal, okay? I don't
Listen to me,
anything
Mira.
bad for you. I was always respectful for you, okay? You have to be
Mira.
man first, okay?
Listen to me.
Fuck this belt, fuck the money, fuck everything else, okay? You have to be
Mira.
man first, okay? I don't give a shit, okay? I don't give a shit about belt. About you have to give me as a man. I don't need anything disrespectful as a man, okay?
Okay, listen. What I said bad about your country, about your nation, about your person, what I said? Nothing. I just said you avoiding me.
You forgot whatever you tweet in online, whatever you post on online.
Everything about you avoiding me. Everything about that. You talk about I'm not deserved.
Everything was
I said
lie.
you.
Everything was lie.
What
You
was
lied.
lie?
You
What?
were a man. You lost my
Prove
respect.
it. Prove it.
Prove
What
it.
I said lie. Yes, prove it. You have to prove it. When you talk something, you have to say true.
You said I was doubting you. I said yes. I was gonna fight you in February or March.
It's not just me, whole world. When
But
okay, when you after your fight, they ask you about
you
Umar.
don't.
They ask you
I don't want to
about
make you
Umar.
popular. You know, I don't
Say,
want to. You want
anything
popular?
that right.
I
You
don't want
don't
to
say
make you
any
popular.
kind
Why
of
are
way.
you promote you? Who are you?
Hey, Mira, UFC won't make this fight. They ask you after your
Then
fight.
we have this fight. Shut up and be grateful. Be humble, okay?
It's happened not because of you won. It's happened because of UFC won this fight. I said UFC, thank you so much, Dana. Thank you, Hunter. My dream becoming dream. True.
Guys, I'm sorry, I just have a question for Islam. Sorry.
Thank you.
Islam, you know you have a trained, dangerous opponent with Arman Tsarukyan, so sorry to talk about something else, but one guy that keeps talking about you also is Ilya Topuria. Do you have a message for him? He really wants to fight you next year.
Oh man, I'm tired to give chance the small guys. I need my second belt, you know. It's nothing exciting. He's a good fighter, he's a good skills fighter, but I don't want to give him chance. I need second belt. They fight for what? For me it's nothing. Just his name, I don't need his name, I need the belt.
Question for Islam. Khabib said that he hopes he survives UFC 311, coaching you and Umar. What do you tell Khabib to calm him down?
We try to make it easy, but it's gonna be a long night for him. From the card opening, Tagir Wandeko fighting the first fight, and myself, Omar. I feel bad about Habib. It's gonna be a long night for him.
Umar, you and Islam have shared so many memories together. I want to know, what's your best moment with him?
With who is Habib in Islam?
Islam.
Best moment, same night we fight for the title. It's the best moment.
It's gonna be best moment. And about Islam, he
How
always.
about jacuzzi?
You can come.
I was not there.
Come.
And you have to talk your fight, not talk about something else.
And
Focus on your fight, Mira. Focus on your fight.
Okay.
I want to say just one thing, Merab, I don't have nothing for you, just respect, but don't make the belt look bad, you know. When you have some real contender, just fight. This thing what I want to say, that's it.
Islam, I have so much respect for you, of course. And who don't have respect for you. And
I don't want to discuss some problem with you right now, but you join.
no, the woman getting gift.
Oh, one
Thank
second,
you
one
so
second.
much
one
for
second.
giving that. Thank you so much. I'm really appreciate it. Thank you. Good. Thank you for giving. I don't care. Give, talk, give.
That's how you
Deserve,
should
not deserve. I will become champion. My dream becoming true. And
When UFC asked me to fight you, I said yes, I will fight February or March. And you started making excuse like, oh, Merab don't want to fight with me. And that's what
after Tsarukyan won this fight, you make listen with classes, with some teachers like teachers, and show how Tsarukyan deserve more than me.
No, he's active. He just beat Davison Figueredo.
Okay, I ask any fight.
I was so excited.
Ask
If you watch his
me.
fight, he looks so damn good. He looks like killer. That's why I want to kill him.
Or like,
And then
use
we
it.
know Kamar Usman
Then you
pretty
got
much.
it. Not just me.
And then we'll see what happened. You know, Kamar Usman lost against rematch. You know, I wanna take best challenge.
Who has the next
I
question?
say who is best challenge for you? Everybody who you can beat, already you beat.
You and Sean O'Malley, and then you can stay in line. But now you are.
You already beat these two guys, Mirab. You already beat these guys.
I guess I've been here a long time, and I guess I need my respect, huh? I beat everybody. Who will you beat?
You don't beat me. That's why I'm here.
One last question for Arma. Do you think Umar and Merab are going to steal your main event spot?
They still cross conference for sure, but not for the fight. Because the main event is this.
Sorry, guys.
All right, who has the next question?
Islam, right here. I just wanted to ask, how do you feel Arman has grown since the last time you fought?
Как ты думаешь, он развился с прошлого вашего боя?
His first thing what he improved is experience. He has a lot of fights in the UFC now. You cannot buy these things, you know. It can become like every day, every fight. He have more experience, but the skills I think he have same. I saw his all fights. He have good wrestling. He take down his opponent, try to hold him, give him like hard time. But I know I have everything to defend his wrestling, to defend his striking. That's why I'm best fighter in the world.
My next question is for Arman. Arman, how does it feel to be the first fighter representing Armenia to fight for a UFC title?
So happy to be to represent my country, Armenia, Russia, and
The fight gonna be in Armenia, in Los Angeles.
yeah, that fight gonna be my second home. It's Los Angeles because a lot of Armenian people there. I'm so excited. People so excited to watch that fight, and I'm gonna train really hard to get the belt and to be the first Armenian champion in the world.
Go ahead.
Question for Islam. This will be your fourth defense if you successfully defeat Arman here. Where do you think that will put you in terms of the greatest lightweights of all time?
I don't think about this, but people say I'm close to them. But I really happy to defend against Arman because it's gonna be a huge fight for the fans. You know, first of all, it's gonna be a huge fight because first time we have the bonus, the performance of the night. But second fight is gonna be same. It's gonna be a huge fight, and this fight is fighters who have high level skills. You know, the common event, main event, the four fighters who have high level skills.
And then question for Dana. If Islam does get the job done here, will you finally put him over John Jones as the bouncer contest?
We'll see.
Dana, you have to be true, man.
Listen, Islam knows I love him, man, but you know how I feel about that. John Jones is undefeated for however many years. And, yeah, who all you want? I don't give a shit.
Who is the number one?
And fuck you for asking that question. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, man.
Question for Dana. I know LA is a market you've been wanting to go back to for a long time. So now you're going back to LA. What are some other locations or cities you're going to look to go back to in 2025?
Dan, that's for you. Dan, that one's for
Oh, that's for me? I'm still pissed off at this guy. I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead.
Oh, I said I know you've been wanting to go back to LA for a long time. So how many new cities and locations can we expect you guys to go in 2025?
We've been waiting to go back and what?
To LA for a long time. How many new cities and locations can we expect you guys to go to?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing LA, we're doing Seattle this year. We haven't done it in a while either. And that's the plan this year, to hit a lot of places we haven't been, like pre-COVID.
And a question for Islam. I know you don't want to look past Arman Tsarukyan, but it looks like Charles Oliveira will be in attendance at this fight. What did you make of his performance against Michael Chandler, and is that someone you'd like to see again?
Man, this guy is one of the most excited fighters in our promotion. If fans want, I will give him chance.
One more for me. A question for Rob. Given what's going on today, would this be the most satisfying win of your career?
For me, every time next fight is of course the biggest challenge, and Umar is a good fighter. We don't know that, but so yeah, it's gonna be whatever it is. Okay, say again. What's your question?
Would this be the most satisfying win of your career?
I don't know this exactly word what it means, but it's a big fight. It's a title fight, and it's you guys know that it's gonna be four months between my fights, and it's gonna be big.
Go ahead, sir.
Blaze Buck with Starch MMA on Instagram. Islam, first question for you, boss. This is your first rematch in the UFC. How important put a stamp on this fight to silence doubters saying Martin is your biggest obstacle in your career?
Not close too much. I don't like the rematches, but I told you, he's a real contender, and I don't have any options. If I see the rankings, now he's a contender, and I will defend my belt.
Thank you, sir. Next question for you, Marab. Rob, good to see you. I trained with you out at Syndicate. This is your first title defense against the guy that most say is the boogeyman of your division. What do you have to say to the people that think Umar is the scariest guy you've ever fought? And why do you think that everyone, at least that I've spoken to, thinks that?
Maybe everyone you know, I mean, I tell you again, when I watch Peterian's fight, that guy looks scariest to me today. But yeah, Umar is a good fighter, we all know. And yeah, he's a good fighter. I'm fighting, man. I'm fighting. We're gonna see it. January 18th, you know. I was the one that who say yes to this fight, and I was the who go to UFC office and then who asked for this fight, and I'm fighting. You guys will find out.
Absolutely. Good luck, Rob. Final question, Dana, very quickly. I'm proud South African with Dricus du Plessis as our first South African champion and also now having made his first title defense against Adesanya. When, if, do you think we're going to make it to a UFC Africa, hopefully South Africa?
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. I've said many times the issue is infrastructure out there in some of the arenas. So.
Do you think you might wait till there's another African champion? Is there anyone?
I don't know. Listen, if he remains the champ, we'll try to figure it out. But you know, it's more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But we pulled off many difficult things in the past. I'm sure we'll figure this out too.
I've heard that the team that runs the stadium in Cape Town is willing to put a full roof over the stadium.
That would help.
Yeah.
That would definitely help.
Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. Oh, we're good? All right, we're going to rip this stuff out of here, square these guys off for pictures. Thank you, guys.
clean finishes. No one has survived this man.